Oh, what's up, people? I'm on the hands-free, do not worry. Not videoing and driving. Would be kind of cool, but can't multitask like that. Anyway, welcome to the video. Today, we got an amazing leg session inbound. Mailman legs. And if you don't understand the mailman leg days, you obviously just don't check your mailman when he comes over, because they're always wearing shorts no matter what time of year, how cold it is. They got some freakishly large tree trunk of legs. Anyway, off that, today I'm just gonna take you through a pretty typical basic workout for me for legs. In general, I like to focus my leg days on specific things. So if I want to hit more of the posterior side, so more hamstrings, ooh, this red light, ooh. If I'm trying to hit more hamstrings and glutes and calves, I'll kind of focus on that. Or other days, I'll kind of focus more on the front with the quads and everything of that nature. Today, I'm just going to show you just a basic one of all-around type things and go from there. All right, so we're going to start out with calf raises. Love starting with these because honestly, I get too tired or forget to do them at the end. So we're going to go for very low reps. Next, we have the Soleus Raises, and these are something that people forget about. The soleus muscle is part of your calf. Your gastrocs are actually turned off in this position. The soleus muscle is a very, very big muscle. It is a very big muscle compared to the gastrocs and is used a lot more with walking and during your gait cycle. So yes, if you're trying to actually get bigger calves, do more soleus work. Couldn't talk in the gym, it was just way too loud. Just wanted to talk in here, and I know you guys are getting sick and tired of seeing my room, but just get used to it. The squat. You will see a clip after this of my squat form and everything. What I wanted to talk beforehand is the big controversy of going past 90, or should you do it, or should you go they get that low? And the honest answer is it depends. It depends on you as an individual and what you need to perform. If you're a CrossFit athlete, a power lifter, you know, you need to get a deep squat. It's just part of your sport. If you're a normal average person or just an athlete in general, it's gonna kind of depend on a couple of factors for you individually. So I think filming yourself is gonna be your best thing to get an idea. What I do is I look from the whole system. So I check my back as I'm doing it and my teeter-tottering. I look at my hips. As you'll see in the video, my right hip doesn't rotate out as much as my left one, so it kind of goes like this, which I'm working on. I have still a little bit of a weakness in my right hip abductors, so I'm working on. I look at my knees. Am I punching my knees out as I'm going down? All right, they're not caving in on me, they're punched out. And then my toes, are they flat on the surface and are they being pushed into the ground? What you do as you lower yourself, make sure you feel the weight through the hips and the quads. If it's not going and you feel more in your back, we're going to have some issues. So that means you're loading your spine more than your hips, and potentially it could be a factor with a butt wink. So if you're going too low and your butt's actually coming underneath you as you're performing the squat, you're probably getting just low enough, and what's happening is you're taking the pressure and the weight off your hip, and now you're putting it onto your lumbar spine. So if you have too much weight and now you're loading your lumbar spine and you're moving, that's where the issues come up with herniations, tears, a whole list of things that can happen with low back pain. All right, so you gotta be careful with your butt wink, and you should honestly feel the difference between a good squat when you feel it in your hips and quads and a not so good one when you start feeling it more in your back. And then also check your ankles. I have awful dorsiflexion. I'm not good. I gotta really work on some dorsiflexion to really get some more range in that. So check your heels too, because every now and then if you get too low, you kind of get locked up due to your heels. So check your heels and see if they start popping up during certain movements, or you can feel them kind of lock up as you get deeper. So film yourself. It's the best way to really analyze what you're doing properly and what you can fix. And it's free. Just set up a camera and roll. People are gonna stare at you, but who cares? Haters are my motivators. That was so cliche. next, the fun stuff, the supersets. So we're starting with Romanian deadlifts. I'm starting these and then supersetting them with the next clip, which is the split squat lunge. And the RDLs are focusing on my hamstrings, specifically the eccentric contraction of them. So as I go down, you're stretching the muscle, but also controlling the weight. So this is very good for any type of sprinting, running athlete to work on that overextension of your leg when you're working on that sprint. So especially if you have a hamstring tear or whatever, this is a very good exercise to work on. So the split squat lunges that I'm doing, just using lighter weight, I'm focusing on just the control. I've also worked a lot on bracing, so I'm not trying to lean over my knee at all. I'm trying to keep my upper body straight up and keep the core tight. So I'm focusing on tucking my belly button in, and then obviously focusing on that front foot, keeping the toe down, and yeah, just going for the contraction, feel it in my quad and that front quad.
What I need y'all to do, I have a honest question for y'all. Comment below, what is your go-to gym playlist music? I have a playlist on Spotify, my Outwork playlist. I love it. It's all pretty much more rap, hardcore EDM type stuff. But I want to ask you guys, what's your go-to gym playlist? And the second question is, what music do you play before the gym when you're driving in? Because I'm not gonna lie, I've been on huge Biggie vibes, some Notorious B.I.G. So I've been throwing some classic hip hops and R&B on, and I've been getting hyped. Comment below. I want to know what you guys are into, what you guys listen to get the pump, because sometimes I've always wondered what people are actually listening to and if it's anything weird.
So the hip thrusters. Guys never do this and girls do it all the time, and I don't know why. This is a great exercise for everyone to do, just any athlete, to really boost and make their glutes look bigger. And especially during the springtime and summer around the corner, it's going to be important for swimsuit and bikini season. Keep that back as neutral as possible. Try to keep that spine neutral. Don't let one side bend more than the other. Follow the knees, so try to keep everything in line once you get to the top, and really go for the squeeze. Once I get to the top, I'm holding it and going for a squeeze my butt together, and really feel that contraction. Once I'm done with these, I hop right into my lateral lunges, which are something new I've been trying to do to really work on that push-off power and everything, especially as an athlete, as we do a lot of cutting. I really started doing this more to build that abductor strength of mine and just overall just lower body control for a push-off. And what I'm doing is I'm actually focusing on that leg to push off. I'm not using my arms or anything else to move that weight. The last two exercises for my supersets and to end the workout is just classic knee extension and hamstring curls. So what I'm just going for a solid pump. I worked the legs enough, I've done a lot, so now I'm just going for just volume overload on these guys, really going for the burn. And this final set that I'm actually doing is drop sets. So I'm trying to do 10 reps at a pretty solid high weight that I can control, and then dropping it down 20 pounds, and then going for 10 again, and just keep dropping it down at least two or three times before I switch the hamstrings. And then obviously we switch over to the hamstrings, and it's the same thing. This is the last set that I did for these. Just going for at least 10 reps and then lowering the weight, and just keep going about another 2 or 3 sets until my hamstrings are just blown up. So I really like doing these drop set type ideas, or pyramid schemes, whatever you want to call them, just to have some fun, really get a nice pump at the end of stuff, and see if my legs can handle it. And I'll start baby giraffing walking out of the gym, and that's always fun. So, and that's going to conclude the workout. Yeah, a very good leg day session. Love the mailman vibes. Just like that, we're done with another video. Thank you guys for checking out this leg day workout. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope y'all will try out some of the exercises and see if you don't get any baby giraffe legs while we're doing it. Be sure as always to like, subscribe, tell your friends, family, get the muscle memory community open. Just let's get the group going. thank you as always for everything, and I really enjoy making this content for you guys. I really have fun with it. It's very cool and a cool thing for me to reach out to people. What I want from you guys is, especially if you're a physical therapy student, comment. Let me know what videos you guys want to see. I am still in school. I know the struggles, and this is stuff that I love to make this content. And I just realized that there's not enough content for a physical therapy student. So I want to make this content out to you guys, especially all my athletes, and then obviously, more importantly, my soccer players. But I want to get to these certain niche groups that I can connect with very well and just help you, because the issue is, where else? I wasn't able to go anywhere for help on YouTube especially, so I want to make it easier for you guys to have access to that. So comment below any videos you guys would like to see. Be sure to follow me on my Instagram at Logan_Musselman_SPT, and I'll see y'all on the next video. As always, muscle memory is outbound.